In 1997, a construction worker in San Francisco nearly died. A manhole cover fell. 300 pounds of cast iron dropped 20 feet into a sewer tunnel. The worker was standing right underneath. He survived. Barely. And the reason it happened? The cover was square. Look down the next time you're walking. Almost every manhole cover you see is round. New York, round. Tokyo, round. London, round. That's not a coincidence. It's a deliberate engineering choice that has saved countless lives. But why? The answer is simpler than you think. Reason 1, physics saves lives. Here's the big one. A round cover cannot fall into its own hole. Physically impossible. A circle has the same diameter in every direction. No matter how you turn it, it's always wider than the hole. But a square has a diagonal that's about 41% longer than its sides. So if you tilt it just right, it drops straight through, and when you're dealing with 100 to 300 pounds of metal, that's deadly. That San Francisco incident cost the city $87,000 in medical bills and liability. But the real cost was almost a human life. Reason 2, traffic is brutal. Think about what drives over these covers every single day. Cars, trucks, buses. In Manhattan alone, the average manhole cover gets driven over 4,000 times a day. That's 1.4 million times a year. A circular shape distributes that pressure evenly around the entire edge. No weak points. No corners taking extra stress. Square covers, the corners crack. They wear down. They fail. I found a city maintenance report from Chicago. Square utility covers had a failure rate 3 times higher than round ones. 3 times more repairs. 3 times more cost. 3 times more risk. Reason 3, workers don't want to lift 200 pounds. Here's something most people never think about. Someone has to move these things. A typical manhole cover weighs between 90 and 250 pounds. That's like lifting a full-grown person made of metal. But here's the genius part. You don't have to lift a round cover. You can roll it, tilt it on edge, and it becomes a wheel. One person can move 200 pounds with minimal effort. A square cover, you're lifting or dragging dead weight. Over a 30-year career, a utility worker might move thousands of these covers. Round covers equals less injury, faster work, longer careers. Reason 4, installation is foolproof. Picture this. It's 8 p.m. You're in the middle of a busy street. Traffic is blocked, and you need to replace a 150-pound cover. With a square cover, you have to line up all 4 edges perfectly. If it's off by even an inch, it won't sit right. Cars will rattle over it. It'll wear unevenly. With a round cover, just drop it in. No rotation needed. No alignment. No thinking. It fits from any angle. The NYPD Traffic Bureau calculated this saves an average of 4 minutes per cover replacement. Multiply that by 250,000 plus manholes in New York City. That's millions of dollars and thousands of hours saved. Bonus, what's below matches what's above. Here's one more thing. The tunnels beneath are usually round too. Why? A circular tunnel distributes pressure evenly from the surrounding soil. It's the strongest shape underground. Same reason pipelines are round. Same reason subway tunnels are round. Nature figured this out millions of years ago. Tree trunks, blood vessels, eggs. Circles handle pressure better than any other shape. So the cover matches what it's protecting. But wait, what about square covers? You're probably thinking, but I've seen square covers. You're right. Square and rectangular covers do exist. But they're almost always for small utility boxes, low traffic areas, places where they're secured with bolts. When safety, durability, and heavy traffic matter, it's round. So let's recap. Round manhole covers are physically impossible to drop into their holes, stronger under millions of pounds of traffic, easy to move by rolling, foolproof to install, matching the shape of the tunnels below, 5 major advantages from one simple shape. It's the kind of brilliant engineering that you walk over every single day without ever noticing. Until now. So next time you see a manhole cover, you'll know exactly why it's round. And if you found this interesting, you'll probably like another video. Why are train tracks covered in stones? Here's a question for you. What other everyday objects have hidden genius designs? Drop your answers in the comments. I read them all.